Hello, I'm Paul here. Today I'm going to be making a strategy video on Bitcoin. Now, if you've seen the last couple of videos that I've made, there's some pretty helpful strategies there, especially when trading Bitcoin. So I'm not really going to go. I may go into strategy a little bit today, but this is just going to be a strategy video on It's trading Bitcoin in FOREX, and I've made videos on how to set it up. So it's a couple videos ago. Go back and watch those. What I want to kind of teach is how to trade in Bitcoin in FOREX, so that you can make a. We're just going to have a number here today of like $100 a day. Now, when you're trading Bitcoin in Forex, the whole rules is a little bit different than normal trading, like for buying and holding and certain things. But the way this works is you have to think that every cent that it goes in the right direction, you're basically doubling your money. So I want to give you guys a formula of making $100 a day trading with Bitcoin and Forex, just Forex for this one. So with this example, you can start with 0.05. Now you have to have a for this to work. You have to have your Forex account has to be USD. You can do Satoshi if you want, but I kind of want to teach you how to make $100 a day. Make $100 a day with Bitcoin in Forex. So the number that you need, at least in the beginning here, is 5 cents. So your lot size, because you don't really want to start at 1 cent, because it's gonna have to go. You're gonna have to go for higher numbers if you do that. So starting at 5 cents for your lot size is what we're going to be doing to make $100 a day. So let's look at the formula, and I'll look at maybe a couple examples of how to find that in the charts. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to make $100 a day. No, every day's not going to be $100. So you got to think of this kind of like a 9-to-5 job. The market's going to do what it's going to do. It's not always going to go in that direction. It's going to be going up and down. But you need to have enough to cover it when it goes down, to when it eventually comes back up. So just make sure you understand how to read charts. I go over a lot of strategies in this channel. So in order to make $100, and you have to have a 5 cent lot size here, you have to get a 2000x. So basically, those last two zeros there are the cents. So basically, if I'm seeing this right, you have to get a $20 difference in price. You have to set your lot size at 0.05, and you have to get a $20 difference in price. I could be wrong. I could be wrong on those numbers, so just keep that in mind. But from what it looks like, because with Forex, every digit that goes up doubles your money. So that's, you need a 2000x off of 5 cents. A 2000x of 5 cents is, hold on, let's see, a 2000, yeah, a 2000x of 5 cents is $100. So that's what you need to do to make $100 pretty frequently. So how we set this up, and I made videos here. I'm going to briefly go over it. Okay, you need to have a way to trade on Forex. So I use TradeLocker. I use a brokerage. I'll put the brokerage below. I've mentioned it in videos. I'm not going into how to set it up. I've made videos on that. So you need TradeLocker. You need to set up a USD base account, and you need to have enough on there to where you can do 5 cent lot size. So do your trades accordingly. I'm not responsible for any profit or loss. So let's kind of look at a strategy here on some Bitcoin strategy here. What we want to aim for here is, and this is a good example, but let's first first, let me show you trade locker. I got one going on right now as I'm talking. I have a 5 cent lot size, and right now it's down, but you want to make sure it just doesn't go down too much. So what you want to it's doing really the opposite right now, but basically this is I think it's, how much difference here? Yeah, it's going down just a little bit, but what you want to do is you want to get this to $100 is basically what you want to do. So let's look at the chart here and see, you see that it totally faked me out. You see it faked me out with this because I went by this, I went by right here where you see the trade sniper crossing, where it looks like it crossed, and it did for a little bit, but then it come back down. So it faked me out there. So hopefully it still goes back up. But let's just look at a couple other examples here. Let's look at the 15-minute. Now, when I do this, I try to get the overall trend. So you want to look at your 4-hour. Okay, direction never lies. Okay, so we can look at the 4-hour and notice that there have been 3 up candles here. So we are in a uptrend. So if we look on the 4-hour, we are going up, and on the 6-hour, we are in up. So we're in an uptrend now. It doesn't. You could clearly see that we are in an uptrend because Bitcoin has been going up. So what I want to do for these trades is I either want to do it on a 15-minute or a 5-minute. Whenever I see any kind of cross. So right now, what you see. My moving averages here is 9 and 21. So because of the moving averages are 9 and 21, we can also see what direction it's going. It is a uptrend. The longer time frames are an uptrend, and the moving average are saying it's an uptrend, so it is a uptrend. It may go down briefly, but what we want to look for is when the trade sniper, which this is basically just MACD, so if you don't want to get trade sniper, just load the MACD here, go to your settings, go to MACD. Which one is it? Here it is, this one. So get MACD. And you can tell that this is, just get rid of the histogram here. Get rid of the histogram, and it's MACD. It's the same thing. It's MACD. In fact, I'll just remove Trade Sniper for now because it's pretty much the same. So load your MACD, and you just look for moments when it's crossing up. So that's because that's the overall trend. So let's look at moments where that happened. Now remember, all we have to do to make $100 doing this is we have to find a $20 difference in price. So right about here, if you rode this out, boom, 20 bucks. There's your $100 right there. So you could potentially make even more than the goal that I'm setting in this video. But if you rode this entire thing out right here, this is a difference of 123,000. Okay, let's see. 123,339 times 0.05. That might, I don't know if that's accurate or not, but that could be a 6,000 gain there. I don't know, but you definitely would be making more than $100. You definitely would be making more than $100 if you caught this move right here. And it's pretty clear as day when you see it because you see the blue line coming out through here. This is where it starts, and you just write it out. So you can make $100, if not more, doing this strategy. You can do it at a smaller lot size, but for the sake of this video, I'm sticking with 5 because it's 5 cents because it's a lot easier to make $100 off of a 5-cent lot size. So let's just look at other moments here on a 15-minute. See, for the next moment that it starts crossing was right here. So this is another entry point where you could make $100 or more. If you rode this out, where's our $20? It's already at $20, so this would give you even more money right here. So for this strategy, you can make $100 pretty easy. You could probably make a lot more even, because these Bitcoin moves so much that you don't necessarily even have to trade Bitcoin. You just have to find something that moves. You have to find something that moves $20 at least a day. $20 or more a day, and you could make you could do this with other things. So today, but strictly today, I'm only be focusing on Bitcoin. I may go over others in the next videos here. But we see consolidation here. Even if you caught these consolidations, which is very risky. It's very risky doing it with consolidation zones, but we'll still look at it. All right, here we see it crossing. If you rode this one candle out, you clearly made $100 there. So let's look at it again. We see it. We say it happened right here, crosses right here. We're looking for a $20 difference, and we've already made it. We've already made it. We wrote that out. Okay, so this is 524. So to get a good idea here, 524. Let's divide that by 20. That's a 26x. So basically 126. I think that's about 26. That's about a 2600 move right there. This is very powerful if you know what you're doing and you know how to read charts. So anyway, set this up. You need to trade Bitcoin and crypto on TradeLocker, and you need to open up a brokerage. I have a video on it, and once you do, let's just check on mine here, see if I'm going up or down. Am I going up or down? Down right now. But you know, you got to think of it as kind of like a job. You know, like if you were to punch a clock, work a job, you wouldn't get paid. You know, you wouldn't get paid right away. So you would get paid. You get paid, you know, based off a week, 2 weeks. So anyway, as long as this eventually goes back up, I'll be fine. You know, it's just bouncing pretty much. If we go to my fib now here, it's trying to break. It is trying to break 73,000. So it's hitting it, it's bumping its head and going down. But it will eventually break because Bitcoin is going up. Now, right now, filming this video, it's about a month away from the Bitcoin halving. So the direction is very bullish lately, and after the halving, it's going to be even more bullish. So it's very clear to see what direction we were going. We were going up, and it's picking up steam, and it's just going to probably be going faster and faster. Me personally, the day of the halving, I'm not going to have any trades. I'm going to take the day off from that because I want to see what the market is going to do. It pretty much, what I hear is on the day of it, it pretty much dumps. So I don't want to have any longs going on during that time. But, I will resume after and ride the whole thing up. And, I do have a Satoshi balance that I scale up and a USD balance, and I can trade pretty much anything I want, but right now I'm trading Bitcoin. But anyway, this is a formula to make, $100 or more trading Bitcoin with FOREX. So in order to do this, like the video, you need to have a brokerage. I'll put the links below in my pinned comments. Other than that, this is not financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. If you guys like this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. See you guys in future videos.